Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to check the Skystars TinyFrog 75X, a new member to the micro brushless whoop family. The TinyFrog comes well protected inside this reusable plastic case. Inside you can find the quadcopter, a 300 mAh 2S LiPo battery, an extra set of Gemfan 1636 propellers, and a user manual for the included compatible FrSky receiver, since this is the FrSky Bundle version. You should note that a charger is not included and you'll need to get one separately. In terms of components, the TinyFrog is using 1103 11,000 kV motors, which can handle 2 and 3S LiPo batteries. I'm pretty sure that these motors are made by STM32F405 since the Rex 80mm is using the same motors. On the bottom we can find the AC900 FrSky compatible receiver. It is using D16 protocol and it's broadcasting the RSSI on channel 16. In addition, you can also get the TinyFrog with a DSMX or Flysky compatible receivers, or you can get a plug-and-play version which doesn't come with the receiver. Next to the receiver you can find a 15A 4-in-1 BLLES ESC, and on top of it an F4 flight controller which comes pre-flashed to Betaflight 3.5.3. Both the ESC and the flight controller can handle LiPo batteries between 2 to 4S, but you're going to be limited by the motor, which can handle up to 3 cells LiPo batteries. The micro USB port of the flight controller is located on the bottom, so you'll be able to easily access it. The TinyFrog is using an XT30 battery connector. On the front you can find the excellent Cadix Turbo EOS 2 Nano FPV camera. As far as I know, this is the 4x3 version. You can change its angle by loosening the screws on the sides, and it goes all the way down to this position and all the way up to this position. Removing the canopy reveals the VTX. It supports 40 channels, features smart audio, and has a selectable output strength of 25 and 200 mW. As you can see, the linear antenna is soldered to the VTX. On the back of the flight controller you can find 2 very bright LEDs, and next to these LEDs you can find a buzzer pad, so if you'd like you can add your own buzzer. The weight of the TinyFrog is 41 grams, so it's a little bit lighter than the STM32F405 Rex 80mm, which is using very similar components, and a little bit heavier than the 8-inch trash can. In terms of design, it looks like the frame of the TinyFrog is made out of a pretty durable material. Its wheelbase is 75mm, the distance between the right motors and the left ones is 55mm, and the distance between the front motors and the back ones is 55mm as well. The battery is secured on the bottom using these plastic parts, and as you can see you don't have a lot of room, so if you want to use bigger batteries you will have to remove these plastic parts and use a battery velcro strap. If you'd like to use 3S LiPo batteries, I can tell you that this 300 mAh 3S LiPo battery that was included with the Mobula 7 HD can fit inside, and you will be able to use also the TBS 300 mAh 2S LiPo batteries, the GNB 450 mAh 2S LiPo batteries, and also the GNB 550 mAh LHV batteries. In order to bind the AC900 D16 FrSky compatible receiver, you will need to power up the quadcopter while pressing the bind button, which is located over here. You can see that the LED is flashing rapidly, which means that now the receiver is in binding mode. Then on your FrSky transmitter, put the receiver on mode D16, channels 1 to 8, hit bind, and as you can see the LED indicator is now solid, which means the binding was successful. You're not going to get any RSSI indication on your remote controller, however, as I mentioned before, the receiver broadcasts the RSSI on channel 16, so on the Betaflight you can choose channel 16 as the RSSI source, and then you'll be able to monitor the RSSI on the OSD. The next thing I'm going to do is to head outdoors and test the TinyFrog using 2 and 3S LiPo batteries, so I hope you will enjoy the rest of this video, and I will see you in the end of it in order to give you my conclusion. So overall, I can tell you that unfortunately I'm a little bit disappointed with the TinyFrog X75 since I had weird issues where the quadcopter twitched in the mid-air after yawing, and I'm still not sure if I have a lemon or maybe it's a problem in the settings, and hopefully I will be able to figure it out. I do think that this quadcopter has a potential because it's using great components, seems to be durable, and it's also very powerful, especially when using a 3S type of battery. However, considering the problems that I had and also that it is priced at $128, I recommend that you should go with the Ishin trash can because it's going to give you much better value for your money. I still didn't give up on the TinyFrog and I'm going to try to fix the twitching issue, and if I will manage to do it, I'm going to keep you posted in the description box down below. As always, I thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and you find it useful. If you have any questions about the TinyFrog, feel free to ask them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell if you're not already subscribed. See you in my next videos and goodbye.